What's up, guys? So today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are going to talk about Lost Origin and ancillary products. But before we get into that, just your daily dose of bull run insanity. So Silver Tempest is now moving towards $250. Most of the recent sales, 245, 250, 240, and 240. So yeah, this is now a 240 box moving towards 250. Fusion Strike still hasn't cracked that 500 price point, but is very consistently in that 480, 485 range. Now, Brilliant Stars, it's another one moving up into that 250, 260 range. Most recent sales 265, 255, 250, 250, 275. There you go. This one will probably hit $300 soon. Chilling Rain, next one up as well. This is now over $300 consistently. You do have some sales at $300 directly, but 310, 320, 314. This is now slightly creeping over $300. And it's actually kind of falling behind Lost Origin, which we will talk about later in this video. Astral Radiance, this one is moving into the 200s consistently as well. 215, 213.5, and 240 from today. So that's pretty interesting to see as well. Evolving Skies, the big boy, is still in that $1,200-$1,300 range based on most recent sales. Surging Sparks is moving into the 240s, rather almost 250 at this point. 249.50, 249.99, 242 as well. So keep an eye on Surging Sparks. It could make a run for $300. And then finally, Lost Origin, which is going to be the topic of this video. Lost Origin is now reaching that $400 price point. The three most recent sales, all from today, $400. And if you guys remember a couple weeks ago when I was talking about Fusion Strike and why it was such a glaring buy to get ancillary products at MSRP, that was around that $400, $420 price point. And if you remember my reasoning, if you divide 400 by 36, right, because we want to get the cost of a booster pack inside a booster box. So 400 divided by 36 is going to be about 11.1. I think it's 11.1 repeated, actually. And if you look at the current market value of a booster box, or a booster pack rather, of Lost Origin, it's about 550. So 550 is around 50% of the current booster box, booster pack value, if you take the ratio, if that makes sense. It's around 50%. I said anything under 60% you should consider buying. But now that it's at 50%, which is even lower, these are just such a glaring buy. And there are still some products on the Pokemon Center. And I forgot one more thing to mention. If you guys saw, I did make a post last night about Twilight Masquerade booster boxes. I think there's only about 300 of these left. Let me double check. You're not going to be able to see the overlay, but someone just pinged it. 292 to 349 in stock, this as of like an hour ago, I guess. So yeah, these are probably going to be gone by the end of the day, it looks like, or maybe tomorrow at some point if they're not restocked, and then we could see a run on Twilight Masquerade. But to get back to the point of the video, there still are some products on the Pokemon Center containing Lost Origin, and that is probably the best buy right now. So to run through some of these, you have the Hisuian Electrode V-Box. This is $26 Canadian plus tax, so whatever the conversion is on the US website. You have two Lost Origin packs, you have a Brilliant Stars, you have an Astral Radiance. You're basically paying what, $6.50, maybe $7 Canadian a pack, so like $5 USD for these packs. You're already undervalued on these Lost Origin ones, which really, if we want to have a healthy ratio of Lost Origin, loose packs to the booster box pack price, these should probably be about 80% of 11, so maybe like $8, $9, somewhere in that range would seem fairly realistic for these. And then Astral and Brilliant are going to be, not too far behind in terms of increasing in value. So very easy buy here. I would imagine if you have room for loose packs, you want to break these down. These Palkia V-Star collections are going to be gone by the end of the night as well. I think there's probably only like, let me double check again because I think I did ping this one. There are 760 to 817 in stock, and that was of like 10 minutes ago. So I think these might have another day or two, actually, if there's that many still in stock. But again, super good deal. Just looking at the raw packs inside, you have the two Lost Origin, you have the two Fusion, and that alone, I mean, is just a great value in terms of, the packs. And then you get two Astral, which is kind of the cherry on top. And then also you get the promos, the pin, whatever. So if you want to keep these sealed, you will probably make more money than just breaking them down in terms of packs. You may even be able to move these, locally or in your store or whatever fairly quickly. There is a limit of 10 right now, so that's all you can buy of those. And I think the Hisuian ones, same thing, 10 for the Voltorb, or Electrode rather, boxes. Then you have these Darkness stacking tins and the Fighting stacking tin. And we'll look at the chests in a second, but Darkness and the Fighting stacking tins, $17 Canadian, whatever the conversion is on the US website. Maybe it's $12.99 or something like that. This is probably one of your best deals if you want Lost Origin. Now, obviously, you're getting a Darkness Ablaze according to this, photo on the website. Again, these can be changed, and that's kind of what I'm going to talk about the last thing. But even if you are getting 2 Lost Origins for 17 Canadian, that's like pretty decent. You're probably a bit under market value in terms of value there. But once you get the Darkness, once you factor in the Darkness Ablaze pack, it kind of makes sense. And I think all of these guys within the next week, like all of these are going to be gone. Just like how, we saw the Fusion Strike boxes, the stadiums and kits and all of that get bought up, and some of the other collection boxes and the tins. These are all going to go sooner rather than later. And then the collector's chest. So I bought a lot of these, and I've said in tons of videos, these are just bad investments because they don't sell. They're very hard to sell. You can move some of these. They're good to have in stores. I think have 1 or 2 of them, right? Like just have something around, kind of eye candy for shops. But, if you're just an investor, an online store, whatever it is, these are big, they're bulky, they take up a lot of space, they're kind of a pain to deal with. And yeah, they just don't sell. So if you're buying these, definitely break them down. It says 2 Lost Origin, 2 Astral, and 1 Fusion. I know for a fact, because all of mine were like this, these were reprinted with Silver Tempest instead of Astral Radiance. So if you are going to buy these ones, just proceed with caution, because I don't know if they're guaranteed to have Lost Origin in them from the Pokemon Center. I bought all of mine from Hobbiesville for much cheaper than MSRP, obviously. That was back last year. I think I paid like $18 or 17 Canadian or something like that. Like they were on sale Boxing Day or whatever. But now, be smart if you are going to buy these. I would probably just recommend breaking these down. You do get a fair amount of extras with this. Like you get a notebook, you get a mini binder, you get some stickers, you get those 3 promo cards and a code card, a coin. So there's a lot of stuff that comes with this, and also the lunchbox. These are actually very easy to get rid of as well. When I broke all of mine down, and I'm in a pretty small town, right, in Nelson, so I would put up a listing just saying free, come take my tins, and there were lots of people that were interested in taking these for kids if they're running a TCG club or whatever. So yeah, it's really easy to get rid of the waste that you probably don't need and just take the packs out. Really decent value here. I think if they do have Lost Origin, maybe just buy 1 to test the waters, and if it does come with Lost Origin, just buy up more, because it would make pretty decent sense. And I do think they are guaranteed to have Fusion. That was the one consistent, that and Astral. It was really just Lost Origin and Silver Tempest, whichever ones got put in there. And then what was the last thing I had here? The trainer toolkits. I just wanted to touch on this because I've had a couple people say that these do have Evolving Skies in them. 1 Evolving Skies pack. These are obviously more expensive, but even with Evolving Skies, Brilliant, and 2 Astral, I think these make sense as well. Obviously, no Lost Origin doesn't really fit in perfectly with the topic of today's video, but I think these are something that people are going to buy as well. And I did ping these just to see. It looks like there's 1523 to 1579 of these in stock, so it's still a fair amount. And I'm not sure if they all have Evolving Skies, guys. So again, maybe it's something you want to buy 1 of and just see if it has Evolving Skies, and then if it does, maybe you buy more, whatnot. Again, if you guys are in the States, it's so much easier for you because you don't get charged shipping on every single purchase, whereas us in Canada, we get charged $10, and then with tax, it's $10.50 Canadian for every single shipment, which is kind of a pain for us. So we can't really test out these things. It's better just to buy in bulk and buy out a lot of these and kind of take the risk. So if you guys are going to buy these, case quantity for these premium collections should be 6, probably for the Electrode V-Box as well. The tins, I have no clue how many come in a case. These collector's chests actually come in cases of 9. That's originally what they came from in distro, because that's how I got mine from Hobbiesville as well. So if you guys do want to buy case quantity, just to protect the product a bit better. And yeah, Twilight Masquerade, only a couple hundred boxes left. These will probably be gone by the end of the day, if not tomorrow, and then I'm sure I'll be making a video talking about it and seeing where it's going to go. So right now, Lost Origin, free money basically buying ancillary products at MSRP or even below MSRP. So check your third-party sites as well. Maybe there's some premium collection boxes or tins or whatever that still have, Lost Origin and other sets in it. It makes sense to buy those. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you got some value out of this, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. If you guys are going to shop Hobbiesville, eBay, TCG Player, I have affiliate links down below. Thank you guys, for whoever continues to use them. I can't tell exactly which person, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks again for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.